What's up, world? It's your boy, Mr. Mogul here, coming at you once again with another video. Please excuse the fact that I've been MIA for a long time. I've just been living life. If you want a little update on what I've been doing, I just been living life, enjoying life, learning, experiencing things, going through its ups and downs, and appreciating every moment of it. Because without the bad, you know, you would never appreciate the things that happen, which you consider good, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like life is life. You just have to enjoy it. You have to live it. You have to go for your dreams, turn them into goals, turn those goals into accomplishments, and then keep it moving and do it again. Rinse and repeat. But anyway, um, that's what I've been doing. Started up a few businesses, and then I stumbled upon this book. Not only did I stumble upon the book just off reading other people's material, and they made references about this book in particular, but I had a few business meetings, and they told me the book that they started off with in business was this same book. And with no further ado, I would like to introduce you to my new friend, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Um, yeah, I got a lot of references and suggestions that I read this book from business people, people that I've been networking with, etc. And they said that it helped them. Well, not only does it help you in the business world, it will also help you in just relating with people and interacting with people in general. There are a lot of things that I learned, and to tell you the truth, I'm nowhere near finished. I'm only a chapter and a half in, because why? The first chapter blew me away. The second chapter, I'm like, oh wait, let me share this with the world, because it's just boiling and just boiling inside of me, and I can't really just contain it. I have to share it with somebody because I'm that passionate about what it is that I'm reading and what it is that I learned. And then too, he told you in the book, in the introductory, read each chapter twice. So it's like, all right, I will do that, sir. Just because you wrote the book and it's helped so many people, I will listen to your advice. Normally I don't listen. I just read it straight through, linear, boom, get it over with, absorb it, live it for a few days, and then whatever. But with no further ado, let me cover the things that I've learned. Though this is only page 6, and the first paragraph of page 6 blew me away. Criticism is futile because it puts a person on the defensive and usually makes him strive to justify himself. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts, hurts his sense of importance, and arouses resentment. And then it goes to say, the resentment that criticism engenders can demoralize employees, family members, and friends, and still not correct the situation that has been condemned. Um, that's just heavy right there. That's pretty deep. I found out that I've been going about everything wrong. Yes, I am a businessman. Yes, I network. Yes, I'm an employee at the same time. Yes, I'm a human being. I'm a boyfriend. I'm a brother. I'm a uncle. I'm a son, a grandson for that matter, and a cousin. I'm everything. I wear so many different hats that I should be bald right now. But in every single, I don't want to call it category, but every instance, I found that at times I might complain, I might condemn, and I might criticize. Um, those are like the three cardinal rules that I've been breaking every time. You know, don't do it, and I do it all the time. And I noticed that it does create a sense of resentment amongst, the people that I'm dealing with. And these people so happen to be my loved ones, though, and my team members. So to criticize them only makes them say "fuck you." You know what I'm saying? And that's the only word that I could think of, as intelligent as I want to sound and politically correct that I want to come across, to serve all age groups. That's probably what they're going to say about you or to you or behind your back or whatever. because of the way you're coming across to them. Let me just say one more thing though. I want to get to it, but I can't find it. But basically, there are 8 things that people need or they desire, deeply desire in life. And one of those things, I won't go through all 8, but one of those things is a feeling of importance. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up in the first place is because Principle 1 basically says, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Um, I want to go and add, even though condemn is kind of along the same lines, don't accuse anyone either, because I found that that also stirs up a lot of anger within you. You know what I mean? Even when when me, as the quote unquote victim or the one receiving the accusation, it's like you get that face like, hold on, you coming at me way too sideways right now. Like, I just don't like your tone. And then sometimes some people can't even explain or express what it is that they're feeling on the inside. But now that I'm learning more and I have a larger vocabulary than yesterday, the accusational tone, the accusational gestures and body language and just verbiage will piss oneself off. You know what I mean? If somebody's doing it to you or you do it to somebody else, it will piss them off. So just don't do it. But the feeling of importance, trying to tie it back in, what happens is he goes on page 1 and says, there are a number of criminals, or quote unquote criminals or prisoners that have allegedly committed some crimes or what have we. And damn near 90 to 98% of them said they were innocent or they made themselves to be the victim. Why? Because when you accuse somebody, when you criticize somebody, when you come at them a certain way, um, because they have that feeling of importance and the feeling of importance compels them to do the things that they do. And also, they also have a sense of pride. Everybody has their pride. Whether you have a low self-esteem or not, you still have some sense of pride at the end of the day. Um, but because of that sense of pride and that feeling of importance, it's like, hold on, now you defend yourself. You get into the defensive mode, like he said. So to defend yourself, you're going to try to justify the reasons why you are the way you are, or you do the things you do, etc. So I'm dragging it on a little bit, but I had to bring that to your attention. Now, chapter 2, he goes to interview Charles Schwab, and this is when Charles Schwab was pretty much in his prime, and he said the reason why he's so great or so successful, I'll use that word. He said, I consider my ability to arouse enthusiasm among my people the greatest asset I possess, and the way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. There is nothing else that so kills the ambitions of a person as criticisms from superiors. I never criticize anyone. I believe in giving a person incentive to work, so I am anxious to praise, but loath to find fault. If I like anything, I am hearty in my approbation and lavish in my praise. That's heavy as fuck. Um, I'm not gonna go too deep, but what he does is instead of criticizing and complaining and coming down and chewing somebody's ass out, you know, excuse me again, but when, instead of chewing somebody out, he praises them for the good deeds that they've, committed or done. Oh, you did a good job here. He doesn't even say, oh, you did a good job here, but you need to improve here. He doesn't even do that. He just says, you did a good job. Thank you for doing this. Leave it. You could also leave it blank. I'm not telling you how to do it. Read the book. I'm developing my own strategies as we speak, on how to interact with people and how to correct the way I approach people. So I cannot tell you at the very moment how you should do it. And plus, I'm not going to tell you how you should do your own thing anyway. But Basically, praise the people for the good in them. See the good and not the bad. Um, they've given another example about a wife. She cooks every day, every day. She cooks good though, every day. Good home cooked hearty meals, tasty, whatever. The husband and the son never give any compliments at all. But this one day she got fed up and she said, the hell with this. I'm about to cook basically wood and cardboard for y'all. And they complained and they bickered and all types of stuff. And they gave a fit because it would taste like shit. Um, but she goes to say, I've been doing all this time, but the only time you talk about my cooking is when it's nasty. Do I get any thanks? Is what she's basically saying. I never got any thanks, but you will condemn me for my wrongdoings, but never praise my goodness. And I'm like, whoa, that's heavy. And I do that all the time, though. With my brothers, my parents, my team members, my family, my friends, my everybody. I don't give them enough praise. I consider myself an aggressive dude, a tough guy, if you will, in some areas. I'm still not so much of a fighter and more of a lover, but I consider myself pretty tough to the point where I cannot express myself that way because I'm too manly. I'm like the manly man. I can't just say I love you. Can't say thank you. Can't kiss my mom on the cheek. And people be like, "Oh, that's weird, dude. Like, why are you like that? That's not normal." But I don't know. It's just that sense of pride or that sense of something, some weird conditioning that I came up on, or what have we, to prevent me from really expressing my love to these people and saying thanks and showing my appreciation. So if y'all watching this video, this is not necessarily an apology, but this is acknowledging. This is me acknowledging my wrongdoings. Um, so yeah, and also I want to help somebody else out in the world because I know that there are a lot of people, employees, managers, supervisors, bosses, CEO, whatever you want to call it, parents, big brother, big sister, what have you, boyfriend, girl, whatever. You tend to criticize everybody. You tend to make yourself out to be like so pure and just so perfect and unflawed or inflawed, whatever the word. That you go away, you drift away, and you just pretty much talk shit about everybody, make everybody feel like shit, and they say fuck you in the end. So with that being said, I just wanted to cover those things right there. I ain't gonna talk a little bit too much. It's already at 13 minutes, but yeah. So the rule, well, not even the rule. Okay, don't criticize, don't condemn, and I don't even remember the last one. That's bad. I gotta cheat. Fuck. Or complain, and then yeah, don't accuse either. Because when you accuse, people will get defensive, even if you are right, because you came off in an accusational manner. You will get some defense. You will get some justification, and they will talk shit back at you. With that being said, once again, thank my friend Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a middle finger. Give me some money. Give me a hug. I don't know. I'm just messing with y'all, but I love y'all. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I'll be seeing you at the top. Peace.